Now that you've decided on who you want to sell to, the next thing you want to know is to now understand your audience. Because when you know who you want to sell to and you don't understand their pain points or their problems, then you're going to have an issue with your brand messaging, because you need to understand what their pain points are, their challenges are, their psychographics are, their interests and desires are, because this will help you create a proper social media strategy where you can now use to also create the type of content that will attract those people to you. So, there are certain questions you want to ask your audience or you want to carry out a research on. If you've not seen this YouTube video I posted on 5 places to get content ideas so that you never run out of content ideas, make sure you watch that video, as it's going to help you know the type of content you should create for your clients. But if you want to know the type of content to create for yourself as a social media manager, you want to get my classy content framework calendar, because that will help you post daily and also help you attract the right audience. Moving forward, questions you want to ask your audience. What's the biggest problem that they have with social media? You want to make sure that you're taking note of this, because this will help you know the type of solution that you want to provide to them. The next thing you want to ask is, are they looking for visibility? Are they looking for engagement? Are they looking for sales? Are they looking for conversion? That will also help you know how you want to structure their strategy and also know the kind of content you want to create for them, or the skill you want to propose to them. Because like I said, not every client needs your entire social media management package. Some of them just want you to run ads. Some of them just want you to edit videos. Some of them just want you to create a content strategy for them. Some of them just want you to repost consistently and engage with their community. Another thing you want to do is for you to know, do they value content creation or they just want results? Remember, any client that is not available to provide content to you will stress you out, because there's no way your strategy is going to work without the content to post and for you to see it working. So you always want to ask your clients, are you ready to create content? Are you available to create content? Content creation is the major tool that's going to help us achieve this goal that you want to achieve. Another thing you want to also know is, what platforms are they on? Make sure that you are not choosing clients or managing platforms that you know nothing about, right? Do they want Instagram? Do they want TikTok? Do they want Snapchat? Do they want YouTube? What platform are they most active on? And based on what the client wants or the client's audience as well, because audience is everything. Once you sell to the wrong people, you've missed the entire strategy. It's just like trying to give cats dog food. They're just going to look at it till it gets stale and nobody is going to touch it. Now you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. The next thing is for you to understand their brand tone. How do they speak? How do they sound? There's some brands that are always very serious. There are some brands that are always very funny and witty. There are some brands that want to be also professional, right? So you want to understand the tone of the brand and ask the client if it's something that you're consistent with. If you're not a funny person, it's going to be hard for you to work with funny and witty brands, because you're going to be also serious. And if you now try to use ChatGPT to make you do this, it's going to be too fake. So you also want to make sure that you understand the client's brand tone so that you are speaking in that tone. Back to how I was saying how you can combine. If you have interest in fashion, you have a skill in video editing or community management, let's say community management for example, you can decide to work with fashion blogs. If you have skills in maybe video editing, you can decide to work with fashion influencers who do all of this get ready with me, because video editing is going to become one of the most outsourced service soon, because I think a lot of people enjoy creating content, but the hardest part is now deciding on editing those contents. Let's move on to the next stage. Now that you understand your clients or the type of audience you want, you're going to be asking, okay, Coach B, I know my audience now, but where do I find them? How do I find them? If you've not subscribed yet, make sure to click on that subscribe button, subscribe and share this video, because I know I bring you guys all of the good stuff for free. And trust me, imagine me giving this for free. Guess what is going to be in the Triple S Formula course? The Triple S Formula course is where I teach social media managers how to grow from low income to high income through free strategies, which is your skills, your systems and your strategy. Exactly. Because you don't need any other thing. You need the right skills to help you position yourself for premium and also help bring results for your clients. The next thing is systems, the way you onboard your clients, the way you prepare yourself, the right tools for you to have, the right places for you to get clients. I'm going to be showing you that. And in terms of strategies, I'm going to be showing you how you can market yourself, position yourself, and build your personal brand as a social media manager. All this, for the past 1 year, I didn't drop a proper course, and I finally decided to launch this course for you. Also, guys, if you've not taken my free course, I will indulge that you take my free course before you register for the Triple S formula. This is going to be dropping on the 20th of June. If you're watching this after the 20th of June, make sure to check the description to join the wait list so that you be amongst the first 50 people getting it at a little discount. I'm going to be making another proper video on how to find your audience as a social media manager, but I'm going to be giving you just little bits on places you can find your audience as a social media manager. The first place is for you to use hashtags. Yes, hashtags or tags industry. You're looking for passion brands, hashtag passion brands in your community. Hashtags, the industry, plus the location in case you are being location focused. Another place to find clients is to go attend physical events that are related to those things. Let me give you an instance. I attended my first ever masterclass event that was filled with business owners. Trust me, guys, I didn't need any information from that course because I usually knew everything they were speaking about. But because I know this person is an authority in the marketing field and they have like a lot of business owners in their community, I paid over $100 to attend that event. And guess what? I had a lot of business owners attaching themselves to me. What did I do? I had no question to ask, but because I wanted to be noticed and because I wanted to introduce myself out of the hundreds of people there, I collected the mic to ask a question and I went ahead to introduce myself and also mentioned some of the things that I've done by saying I was also the one behind the popular viral campaign like Pelumi Nubi. And by the end of the event, a lot of people, over 50 people, walked up to me to get my contact, to get my information, and they want to work with me. I'm going to be inserting some videos so that you see evidence of what I'm talking about. So you want to position yourself in the right place. You don't want to position yourself where there are fishes and you're also a fish. Let's say, for example, I sell diapers. I'm not going to position myself where there are teenagers. I'm going to position myself where there are mothers with newborn babies because I want to sell out my diapers to them. So you need to be the person that stands out. You need to go to where your audience is instead of going to where people who do what you do are. I see a lot of you join SMM communities. No, start joining business owners communities. Joining 1 or 2 SMM communities is great so that you can relate with other people, ask questions, but that shouldn't be your priority. You shouldn't be joining more than 2 because you even get to confuse yourself getting information here and there where you're supposed to be the whale in the ocean with so many people that need your services. There, when the business owners are asking questions, you are the one providing answers to them. But when you are stuck in an SMM community, when you are asking questions, it even makes you start to overthink yourself because you see people responding and you're like, I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this. You're learning, but again, you're not getting clients, right? So you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself in groups, community groups where your target audience is. You want to make sure that you're following pages, community pages where your target audience is. During the B Hangouts, I mentioned a few pages that I follow, I drop comments on, and my comments get like 1,000 likes, 100 likes, 200 likes, because of the kind of comments I drop, and most of them even get to follow me. I'm going to be showing you guys my insights. I don't post as much, but I get over 200k to 300k reach on my social media, and that's because I have a lot of profile visits and people coming to stuff my page just by me doing community management. Now, I hope that you found this video helpful. I know that I've said more than I should share, and more is going to be shared in our Triple S formula course. Yes. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you make sure that you take a screenshot, tag me your story if you found this video helpful. And when you decide and discover who you want to sell to as a social media manager, make sure that you come to me to share that review. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm reporting live from Mauritius, and I wish you guys all the best. See you in the next video. Bye.